Hey kids, it's Grandmaster Ben Finegold here with Kid Chess. When I was in China, one of the people that I coached was Yasser Sierawan, the famous Grandmaster, four-time US champion. And he played a very strong Grandmaster from Azerbaijan named Shakhriyar Mamedyarov. And in that game, Sierawan and Mamedyarov, they started out like this. Sierawan played e4, a pawn sacrifice, and black takes it. And then you attack with the knight, you want to take your pawn back. Well, there's only one way to defend the pawn, and it's a reasonable move, knight f6, developing a piece. And I want to attack that knight so I can take my pawn back. So I played g4. Now, I must say, moves like e4, sacking a pawn, and g4, that's not really my style, but I knew the Sierawan game, so I knew it was good. Now, Mamedyarov in the aforementioned game played the move h6, preventing white from playing g5. My opponent played d6, so I played g5. If my pawn's not going to stop me, then I'm going to play it. Now, if his knight moves away, then I take my pawn back. So he played bishop g4, which is very interesting, attacking my queen. I responded with bishop b5 check. So now my opponent's in sort of a quandary. His knight's defending his bishop, so he can't play knight here because my queen will take his bishop. He can't retreat his bishop because then I'll take his knight. He was attacking my queen with his bishop. So he has to either develop his knight here or move his king. Computer doesn't like either one of them. He played king f7. Okay. Then I retreated my bishop, bishop e2. He traded. And now his knight is still attacked, so he has to save his knight, knight e8. And now, if I take this pawn, obviously I have a really good position. His king's here, which is a bit silly, and his bishop is really blocked in. So that opening worked really well for me. But I wanted more. I wanted a big attack. I didn't just want to have a good position. I wanted to have a winning position. And since I was playing so aggressively, and my opponent's king was walking up the board, I figured, let's continue. I played g6 check. Now, I don't think my opponent wants to walk his king up the board more. That looks a little dangerous. So he took with the h-pawn, and I played knight takes e4. I want to play knight g6 check. And then probably queen e6 is mate. Okay, so he didn't want anything to go to e6, so he played knight c7. He's defending e6. I played knight g5 check. He retreated his king. And I played knight e6 anyway. Okay, now the chess computer says I'm winning, but it doesn't like the move that he made. It wants him to move his queen, but he took my knight, which the computer doesn't like. I took with check. He moved his king, and then I checked him a couple times for fun. Check, check, that was fun. And then I played knight f3. I want to play knight g5 check, and he's going to get checkmated. So we're on move 17. And all his pieces are on their original squares, and he's moved his king a lot. I think that opening worked out well for me. Okay, knight g5 check is totally crushing. His king is in a checkmating mode. He played queen b7. He wants to trade queens because I'm checkmating him. I checked. He played the only possible move. And now I played a funny move. Sometimes when you're playing chess, you want to imagine what you want to do. Not just look at legal moves, but look where you want your pieces. I don't want to trade queens because I want to checkmate him because his king is so bad. So I imagined I could play queen h4 mate. That is checkmate. It's not legal, but I'd like to play that. Queen h3 would be mate, but his queen on d7 is protecting it. He could take my queen then. What move can I play where my queen could go to h4 next move? Where did I move my queen? That's right, queen e4, threatening queen h4 checkmate. Queen h4 checkmate is very difficult to stop. Very difficult. You can stop it by giving your queen away. That's not too good. I just take his queen. There's only one other way to stop it. Let's see if you can find it. Other than him giving his queen away for nothing, how can he stop queen h4 mate? He actually has a way to protect h4. It's pretty funny. It's a funny move. King h5. At least he doesn't lose his queen. Now he wants to move his queen in here and defend, so I blocked his queen. Knight e6. Now my bishop is trapping his king. His king can't go back. His king actually can't go anywhere. Okay, so now I'm going to checkmate him very, very soon, so he gave up. All his pieces are here. His king is on h5. His queen is blocked by my knight. That was a crushing victory. I would say that's one of my most crushing victories ever against a chess master. If you study chess and you look at other grandmaster games, sometimes you'll be able to play those moves and you'll have easy victories too. That's how the top players do it. I'm Grandmaster Ben Finegold for Kid Chess. I hope you liked that game as much as I did. Bye, kids.